And welcome back to T-Bird Pavilion. Paul Beatty along with Josh Kaiser here. And maybe I just didn't add my numbers up correctly. 35, 40, 50, 63, 66, 7. Okay, no, I do have it right. I just didn't add correctly. How about that? 71-61 is our final. Tumwater comes from behind after trailing here 34-26 at halftime. It was 16-15 Black Hills after one, 34-26. And then T-Birds matched their point total in the first half in the third quarter with 26 to take a 52-45 lead, and then outscored the Wolves late here in the ball game, 19-16. The game was within one at one point with about 2.5 minutes left to go. But Tumwater pulled away at the end for the 71-61 10-point win. What an effort by both teams in this one, Josh.
Absolutely, and I mean Black Hills played the entire first half with what essentially in the end almost looked like a power play because of all the pieces missing there for Tumwater. And then the downside of that in the second half is those pieces that were missing for Tumwater came back fresh, ready to go, and their impact was made immediately in that third quarter.
Oh, yeah. I mean, in a hurry, that 8-point deficit was chewed up in less than 2 minutes in that game. I should mention that this is the Alderson's Awards West postgame show. For trophies, awards, T-shirts, and so much more, go to aldersons.net for their full catalog. Shall we get to the final numbers?
I'm up for it.
All right, for the Black Hills Wolves, Max Johnson finished with just 4, 2 for 2 from the line. Johnny Stallings had 15. He was 6 of 8 from the free throw line. Harrison Pallon ended with 11, all in the first half. Luke Ellison had 17. He scored 11 of those in the second half, 1 of 4 from the line. Alexander Shepler with 4. Keegan Rongan, 6, all of those in the third quarter. And Andrew Bayoun with 4 points. Is that right? 4 points?
That's what I have for him as well.
4 points there is what he has. And that they ended up 11 of 16 from the free throw line. 8 of 12 in the first half. For Tumwater, Luke Reed, all his points in the third quarter with 3 threes. And that was part of that offensive explosion early on in the third to make up that 8 points. Andrew Collins had a big first half with 15. He just continued on, added another 11 for 26. He had 1, 2 threes, and 4 for 4 for the line. Luke Brewer, all of his points in the second half, 15 points, 2 threes, also 3 for 3 from the line. Connor Hopkins finished with 3, 1 of 3 from the line. Ryan Otten with 13, 1 of 2, and of course the finishing flush there at the end. And Adam Overbay, 5 points in the first quarter and a 3-pointer. T-Birds were 4 of 8 from the line in the first half, ended up 9 of 13 for the ball game. And once again, they'll improve now to, where's my standings here? Here we go. They will improve now to 9-1 in league play, 14-3 overall. Black Hills will drop to 7-4. And 10-8. Black Hills will play again on the 3rd, so that is on Thursday. They'll host WF West, and Tumwater will play on Friday here against Shelton, and then a non-leaguer a week from today against White River, also here at Tumwater. All right, time now for our visiting team MVP, brought to you by Pacific Sports Spa in Chehalis. Pacific Sports Spa can get you back in the game in a hurry and is a leader in rapid recovery and get you game ready at Pacific Sports Spa. Who do you like here for the Wolves?
A couple guys really stood out. Of course, they're the ones that led the way scoring-wise. Stallings, a strong game there, more so in the first half, but carried over into the second as well. And Ellison there in the fourth quarter really made his presence felt. Ended up drawing that intentional foul, but also had the very gentle dunk.
The very gentle dunk, he had that in there as well. I also thought Keegan Rongan and Bayoun both played solid games, but not enough to rise for the MVP. So I think you have it down to the 2 guys, and I think we'll go with Luke. I'll agree with you on Luke Ellison. He was just a little more consistent scoring throughout the entire game. And for the Tumwater T-Birds, our home team MVP brought to you by Thorbeck's Wellness Center in Chehalis, Centralia, and South Bend. Strong today, stronger tomorrow. Strongest together at Thorbeck's. And even though Luke Reed and Luke Brewer had really solid second halves, Ryan Otten solid all the way through. We can't get around Andrew Collins, who saved them and kept them in the ball game in that first half where they're only down 8 points, and continued to add on in the second. It wasn't just a one-half trick there for Andrew. He had a tremendous game. He's got to be our MVP.
No, absolutely. As I said, those other guys are worthy honorable mentions, but Collins was there from start to finish, and if he would have been in trouble in the first half, who knows what the results would have been tonight.
Yeah, exactly. All right, that's going to do it for us tonight. Thank you for tuning in. We're going to check out here tomorrow. I think Matthew's got a game somewhere.
He's doing WF West in Centralia, I believe. Does that sound right?
Is that the girls? That might be the girl. I don't know. Yeah, something like that. But then on Thursday, Matthew and I will be in Tacoma at the Narrows Plaza. We'll have state girls bowling Thursday, Friday, Saturday. And then Tony Davila and Wade Schwartz, they're going to be in Battleground on Friday and Saturday for state cheer. The state tournaments, winter state tournaments already underway this week, and we'll have that for you. And who knows, we may just find a place for Josh to end up here on one of these nights to jump on a game somewhere to at least get some basketball here at the end of the week as well.
Oh, yeah.
All right, thanks for watching. We'll catch you next time here on the Eli and the NFHS Sports Networks.